All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a Wednesday night episode of Let's Be Real with me, Dave, and then we got co-host Jen. She'll be joining us live from Casa La Jen. Right, Jen? Casa La Jen? Isn't that
Yep,
your okay.
sure
Okay. So
is.
Jen, how are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fine.
Oh,
Fine.
yeah,
I see that you got your nails done. So show everybody your nails. They match the. Look, are they pink and glittery?
they are.
Who did them for you?
You did.
Why are you telling people my business? I don't need people to know that I do nails, Jen.
I'm trying
I'm
to
gonna
get
be.
you more business.
Oh well, yeah. I don't need any more business. I ain't got enough time to worry about myself than worry about doing a nail appointment for somebody. But Jen, don't lie to the people out there like that. Who did your nails?
I am definitely not giving away my secret weapon. Uh, they'll go out and book her all up. No way.
Well, is it somebody from 828 Studios in Elyria?
No.
Well, if you're looking to get any
It's
nails,
in
then you
Strongsville, so
okay.
could be a
So if
couple.
you so if that place is ever booked where you're going, I'm gonna give a shout out to my sister in law here real quick. Go see her over at 828 Salon on Cleveland Street. It's between Sambino's Pizza and what's the place at the end? I can't remember what the place at the end, but it's right on Cleveland Street, right next to Sambino's Pizza. But I do want to give a big shout out real quick to our official beer of Red Line Radio. That is Outlaw Light. Make sure you guys go get them. Go get you a taste of an Outlaw Light. They are 179, and it was confirmed today by Corey Chipper that they are 179 at Sheets Select Drug Marts, and they are at Walmart. So make sure you guys go get your Outlaw Light beer right now. Tall Boys 179. So make sure you guys go get them. Post a picture of yourself with the beer, tag Redline, tag Outlaw for a chance to win a free 12-pack of beer. So Jen, let's get into it. How was your Christmas? We haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah, it was interesting. I host Christmas, so we did Christmas Eve at my dad's, and then I hosted family and everyone here. I'm glad it's over.
Anything happen? Like any bad stuff happen? Any good things happen? Any stories you want to talk about for Christmas? Like any gag gifts that were given out that you totally laughed about?
No, nothing like that, thank God. No drama. Thanksgiving was enough, so I'm glad there was nothing on Christmas or New Year's.
Our friend
What about
Munchkin,
you?
friend Munchkin, watching us live from Las Vegas. Thank you for joining in all the way from Las Vegas, Nevada. Hey, Jen, she actually knows Buddha, Adam Sauer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so good people, good people.
I'm sorry.
Um, uh, can't be sorry. Everybody knows Buddha, just like everybody knows me.
He's a sweet
I walk into places that I haven't been in like 5 years, and there's like 7 people there that I know. I'm like, yep, I'm turning around, going home. I'm not in there.
You don't want to take the walk down memory lane there?
No, no, not especially when people that you don't expect to see that you really are not fond of. But it's
Like,
okay. It's okay. I said hello and that was it and kept on walking. I mean,
so
I
I
mean,
do have one good thing that happened on New Year's Eve.
all right. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, Jen's got one good thing, one good thing. But let me get to my Christmas story real
Oh,
quick.
yes, go to yours.
So Christmas was good this year. First time in the apartment having a Christmas tree. I went to the dollar store and went and bought one for like $8. Uh,
Nice.
Decorated it. Probably got about $25 all together into it. There's a little 4-footer. Stuck it on my coffee stand. Uh,
Love it.
and then I got a watch for Christmas, a Invicta watch, a Stanley thermos that my sister got me, and I got a watch holder to hold my watches from my girl Amy. Amy got them both for me, so kudos to Amy for getting that for me. Thanks Santa for telling her that I was a good boy this year, which I really wasn't because they delivered some coal to my door and dropped it off with the elves and told me that's all I was getting.
Uh oh.
But no, no, and then I had a good Christmas dinner at my sister's house, spent time with my family, and then my other Christmas gift was going to the Ravens Steelers game this past Sunday night. So that was my other Christmas gift.
Oh,
So that was a fun time. But I froze my butt off. It was fun. Russ Bachman in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
you're crazy because I definitely wouldn't have. Would have been like, yep, you have fun. I'm out.
And then my New Year's, I got to spend at the Moose, your former stomping grounds there, Jen. Hopefully we can get you back there one day. We miss you over there. We had fun over there.
It was
fun. For New Year's. We got to spend it with Adam Gale, Phil, Chipper was there, Joe. There was all kinds of people there. Amy showed up there. So we had a fun time at the Moose, brought in 2020. Chris Biggin, ladies and gentlemen, in the house. Jen, if you ever need a country singer, Chris Biggin's the guy for you. Book him for anything you got. The Wild Child Adjustment Jr., he's in the chat. Thank you guys for coming in and getting on the show.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, he says hello to you, Jen. So New Year's was cool. Round in 2026, 7th day already of 2026. 7 days in.
Yeah.
Just going to try and stay positive the rest of the year and not let anything bring you down and wake up each day and make it a new day. And yesterday was the past.
Did you make any resolutions?
I did make resolutions.
Are you willing to share? Or are you keeping those tucked away?
No, I just want to be a better person each and every day moving forward for myself and for, my family and for me and for a relationship and for, my guys on the shows and the radio station and for all my friends that care about me. I just want to be a better person because sometimes I cannot be a good person at times, but I don't ever want to get back to being that person. 2025 is in the past, and also getting myself down to 200 pounds. My goal's 220, but I want to get to 200.
As long as you're healthy.
Absolutely. I want to be around here for another 30 years.
There you go. That's a goal.
That'll put me at 77. But Jen, don't let me interrupt you to talk about your good story for New Year's. So what was it?
Oh, for New Year's Eve. So I became a grandma again.
Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You weren't going to tell anybody, Jen? You were just going to wait till you got on the show to tell people?
Yeah. She kept it kind of on the DL, so I've kept it that way, just out of respect. But I'll at least announce it.
So did you have a boy or girl?
Little girl.
Little girl, what's her name?
Gabriella.
Oh, that's a great name.
Yeah.
Jen, I don't know if you want more kids, but if you were to have more kids, is there any names out there that you would like to have for a kid?
Absolutely not. Do you know how hard it was to come up with 6 names? No, I'm good. There's nothing. They're all good names. I love them. Nope.
Are you just saying that because you don't want to be put on the spot here and maybe have another kid there, Jen?
No.
You don't want
I handle that situation. It's on you to have more now.
No, I'm good. I'm 47. I don't want no more. 47. My she'll be 24 in April. That'll put them 24 years apart. My dad had me when he was 48. My mom was 40. Absolutely not. I'm not having it. Well, I'm never going to say never, but at this point in my life, I don't want to have them. As of today, I don't want to have them. Tomorrow, that could change. I don't know.
There you go. Never say never.
Yeah, never say never.
I will say never.
Well, Jen. But so, Jen, let's get into it. You always ask me what topics are we going to be talking about here on the show, and you asked me the last couple of days, and I really didn't come up with anything till right before the show. So if you're in a new relationship, how long should you wait to introduce your girlfriend or boyfriend to your parents or to your kids? I'm going to start off with you, Jen. How long do you think you should wait?
I mean, I feel like that is, each individual is going to vary on that one. However, if you're introducing them to your kids, I would make sure that that person is somebody that you want in your life long term, that you feel it's going somewhere. And I would probably wait a couple months on that one, at least a month or 2 before introducing. That's just me. But whatever. For family, I don't know. I figure after a month, you guys pretty much know whether you want to continue dating or not. So why not introduce them to the family? Get all the nuts and craziness out of the way.
I would agree with you on that part. After a month, to introduce them to the family. I would say anywhere from 2 to maybe 3 months to introduce them to the kids. That's just my opinion. And if you're going to introduce them to the kids, like you said, Jen, make sure that you know deep down inside that this is somebody that you want to be with in the future, and maybe have a future with, because it not only affects you know your your boyfriend and girlfriend at the time, but it also affects the kids, because kids remember a lot. People say that they don't, but they remember a lot. Kids know that.
They remember, they know, they see more than we even know. So, yeah.
Yeah, and that's one thing. Like if I was to have another kid, I and they were like, I would say 5 or 6 maybe. I think I would wait a little longer to introduce them to another girl or another woman, because I don't want them to get attached to that woman, and then us hang out, and
Right.
things doesn't work out, and they ask questions about her. I don't know. I don't know, because I'm not in that boat, because my daughter's 23, going to be 24. So I mean, at 24, you really don't care on who your dad or your mom dates. You're a grown adult.
Exactly. They're living their life at that point.
Yeah. Um. You got anything you want to talk about, Jen? Like any topics you want to bring up that's off the top of your head? And if you guys got anything in the chat, make sure you guys share it with us.
I'm literally chat GPTing this right now. Like, give me ideas.
Oh, you're chat GPTing. So you recently just you're a real estate agent, and you just recently switched companies, Jen. So how was that? Take us through that.
Yeah, so I was with Real of Ohio. I'm going into my 6th year of real estate. Started at Keller Williams Citywide, moved over to Real of Ohio for the past year and a half, and now I am currently with EXP Realty and the Incorvia team. And it has been like absolutely amazing. It's a breath of fresh air.
What's the difference between your previous job and this one, or your previous realtor and this one?
So, I mean, regardless, you're a realtor, you're doing real estate transactions, no matter which brokerage you're at. However, just being a part of a team and being a part of something where people build you up instead of, tearing you down or being absent. I don't know. That was important for me, and that's why I made the change.
I'm going to let you read that comment in there by Munchkin. Go ahead and read that comment.
Wait, 1 year's worth of holidays for younger kids for the same reason Dave just. So you're saying you would go a whole year worth of holidays not introducing? Is that what I'm getting?
I assume that. Does anybody disagree with that in the chat? Let us know. I mean, yeah.
I am intrigued by that. I mean, it's not a bad.
No, it's not. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Jen, you asked me about any New Year resolutions. Did you make any?
So, yes and no. I've just kind of decided to make this year about me, about building myself up and growing as a person, as a mom, as a realtor, as a friend, setting boundaries, learning how to do that. But most importantly, just concentrating on me for once.
Like, if there was one thing that you wanted to change, what would that be, Jen? Like in your real estate career?
Just to be more confident and know that I can do things and stop questioning everything. That is probably one of the hardest things for me. I question myself. Even if I know the right answer and I know that I'm correct, I will sit there and question it instead of just following through.
Okay, so I myself too went on Chat GPT and Google and found some questions that I'm going to ask you, Jen. So the 7 questions that I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
And in any order. What is your deepest regret?
Staying when I should have left.
That's a good answer. What makes you truly happy?
My kids, for the most part, unless they're being buttholes.
Are they ever buttholes?
Never. They're sweet little angels all the time.
Yeah, I believe that as far as I can throw it, Jen. All right, so question number 3. What's one thing you would change about the world?
Kindness. It is gone. It's crazy how mean and ruthless people are anymore. We need more kindness.
I would agree with you. I would. You know that's another thing I'm trying. That's part of being a better you in 2026 and being a better me in 2026. I'm trying to be a lot kinder to people who I was kind of mean to before, but well, not mean to, but just being an asshole to before. I just want to be a lot kinder to some people, and that's all part of change and all part of healing and getting over some of your fears in life and some of your insecurities. Because I sometimes I get in my head over at times and overthink a lot of things, and it's okay to do that. But 2026, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to be better each and every day for myself and to move forward and be a better person. That's what I'm trying to do. So,
Yeah.
let's get back to these questions here, Jen. So that was question what? That was 3 or 4?
4.
Okay.
Okay.
When or who do you trust completely?
Me, myself, and I.
That's the only person that I trust, really. Me, myself, and I. That was a great song, by the way, back in 7.
Trust. Oh, I don't. Yeah.
Trust is hard nowadays. Next question I got for you. What is an absolute relationship deal breaker for you?
Lying.
Okay. Question number 7. If you could change one core personality trait, what would it be?
Core personality trait, huh? I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Sandy's got a answer in here. Go ahead and read that there, Jen, if you can.
It's hard as a single parent to refocus on yourself after your kids are grown because they are who your life revolved around for so long. It is hard. I mean, I still have my youngest is 12. Well, he'll be 13 the end of this month, but I've been a wife and a mom and everything else but Jen. So that's it. This year I've just made it a point to figure out who I am, concentrate on me, concentrate on what I want in life, and build myself up.
Sandy says trust is very hard after you've been in a bad relationship. Facts. That is 1000% true. Ruff Bachman also says having confidence in yourself, because sometimes after a bad breakup you lose a lot of confidence in yourself. I know that I lost a little bit of confidence in myself, but I'm slowly but surely getting that back, and nothing's going to stop me from 2026 from being again a better person and a better Dave moving forward, because I know what's that.
At the end of the day, everybody's going through something. So trying to be better, trying to care, trying to listen and be kind.
Listen, like
Kindness.
I want to talk about something real quick. I know that I go to the Moose probably 2, maybe 3 times a week.
Okay.
And like when I first signed up there, I really didn't know a lot of people, and it's an older crowd over there. And I was talking to Adam the other day. I think it was yesterday. And you go there and your buddies are there now, and then you start to meet new people that you've never thought that you would come across in your life. I think the Moose has about 1,100 members right now. Not to say that I want to know all of them, but I would like to know each person's names that's there that day, because I don't want, like my mom told me, if you see somebody, you say hello to them. I don't want to yell across the room and say, hey, hello, how you doing? I don't want to do that. I want to know people's name, and that's key for me, and an obstacle, and not an obstacle, but a challenge for me to learn more people's name at the Moose and actually sit down and talk to them because there's a lot of cool people that go there. Like not everybody is younger like us, Jen, and there's people again, and nothing against old people, older generation people. I see some people having trouble with cell phones and putting money into vending machines and all that, and counting some things up and trying to get on Facebook. So, I mean, if you're sitting next to somebody who's elder, help them out, man. Even in this weather, like they need it just as much as other people. And Jen is right. People are going through some stuff, man. People are going through some stuff. So help them out. Call and check on them. See if they need anything. I was at the Moose. I think it was for it was New Year's Day. I know that we were busy as heck. I was running food, and Joe had asked somebody there to uh, go shovel the driveway, or not the driveway, but the walkway, and lay some salt down. And no hesitation, I did that because there's a lot of older people that come there, and you don't want them to slip and fall and get hurt outside because wintertime is just bad. So I just went out and helped them out and made sure that everything was taken care of so they can get in and out of the building, man. So that's what I did. I don't want to pat on the back for it, but just want to throw that out there. Just go help people. And Sandy says, yeah, full of wisdom. She's absolutely right. Except her brother. No, Chipper's a good guy.
Who's full of wisdom? Dave?
No, I'm not full of wisdom.
Yeah, you are. We both are to some extent.
Yeah. What about you, Jen? You like helping people out?
I do. That's why I got into real estate. So I also manage a property, a 55 plus complex in Parma Heights. So I have old people in and out of my office all day long. And I don't know. I love it. I love being there. It's funny because my regional manager, I was talking to her and I was like, I love being here. She's like, you love it? And I was like, I do. It's about the relationships for me. Like, I don't know. That's just what I enjoy.
Man, you said 55 and older, and I just pictured in my head then 8 years, I will be 55 years of age.
Yeah.
Christ, Jen.
You can come live there.
As long as you give me a discount, and as long as God is willing to allow me to live that long, I will make a chance or give it a shot, Jen, to come live there unless I have a house from you. Unless I buy a house from you.
Yeah. All right. So go back to your questions and answer them for yourself because I'm curious as to what your answers are going to be.
Okay. I don't even know what questions were. So let me, I'll scroll back through it, Jen. I'll scroll back through it.
Here, Russ, Dave, as long as I have known you, which has been a while, you've always been a good person around me. He is a good person. He doesn't give himself enough credit.
Thanks, Russ. I appreciate that. So what makes me truly happy?
Yep.
So that's a very good question for myself because I want to be happy at times, but there, like you said, Jen, there are things that bring you down, and I'm trying to be better in 2026. So I think making me truly happy would get back to church. Putting this on people or telling people that they got to go to church. This is just for me. Russ is right. Part of it's racing, but I'd like to go. I'd like to go to church and learn a lot more about God because when I was at church for them 4 or 5 weeks, I was actually truly happy with some of the things that the pastor was saying, and it made me feel so good because the way that she got her service across when she was talking about. So that's what truly made me happy. That and also seeing my friends, be successful and having a good day, and other people having good days because, like you said, Jen, people do have a lot going on, and things can change like that in the blink of an eye. You can be down 1 minute and up the next. So that's what truly makes me happy.
Hi, Donald.
What's up, Donnie? What's my deepest regret? My deepest regret, you really want to know, is I didn't start going to broadcasting school till I was 38 years old. I should have went earlier. I would have had a better job probably out in the industry. I mean, I can't believe I'm going on 10 years now and graduated from Ohio Media School. I should have done that when I was like 2021 when I first had looked into it. So that's my deepest regret. If there's one thing that I could change in the world, probably be what you said, Jen, is, just peace with everybody, and everybody just have fun and enjoy their lives. What is an absolute relationship deal breaker? You said lying, cheating is the number one for me. Don't cheat. If you want to be with somebody, be with somebody. If you don't, then just tell them you don't want to be with them. Move
For
on.
freaking real. God.
Okay, so if I could change one core personal trait, what would it be? Ooh, that's a good question for myself. Good. If I could change one core thing about myself, it would be not to overthink a lot of things, especially when they're going good, if that makes sense. Because sometimes I get in my head and I kind of set myself up for failure with things that I think in my head. So that's something.
Very much
That's
so.
something. What's that?
Own worst enemies.
Yeah. And then the other question was, let me see here. Who do I trust completely? Well, I mean, over the last 2 years, I learned to trust one person or two people, and they know who they are. I reach out to them all the time and talk to them, and I mean, they know a lot of things about my life and a lot of things that had happened and a lot of things that I think in my head. And I just want to say I appreciate them guys. And it means a lot to me that I got somebody that I can talk to when I'm having a bad day, or if I got something on my mind, I can just shoot them a text or shoot them or call them, and they'll pick up the phone. Sometimes it'll be later that they pick the phone up because they're busy, but they'll pick the phone up and talk to me. But them are the two people that I trust, that I know I can tell anything to, and it won't go anywhere, and they won't judge me.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So what are you looking up, Jen? What do you got going on? I see your brain's over there moving around trying to get some stuff. Sandy says, I have no clue what would make me happy. That's why I'm trying to figure it out. Good way. Donnie says hello. Sandy says,
You
always.
can't always be waiting for the other shoe to drop. You got to find some happiness in everything. Well, I shouldn't say in everything, but in some things. Don't sit there and wait for it, though. Bad things aren't necessarily going to happen, but I think that's where overthinking the situation comes into play. So let yourself be and let, things play out the way they're going to play out, and don't, what is it, catastrophize?
Come on, Jen, say that big word. We went to Illyria. Can you get that out? Catastrophize yourself?
Whatever that word. Yes. Don't make that. Don't do that.
Okay.
That would be what I'm sorry. I hope I didn't offend you, Sandy, but I don't like to see that for people, where you're always waiting for the other shoe to drop, because bad things don't always happen. You got to let good things happen.
All right. So you mind answering a few more questions, Jen, if I bring them to you?
Lord, what is it about?
Unless you got something.
Go for it. I get that's overthinking. Yes. And okay. I'm right there with you, Sandy. Like, I'm the overthinker, but that is part of, you have to just let it play out and see what happens. Let the good come to us, right? We have to let the good.
Hey, listen, these are actually some cool questions, and you'll like these ones, Jen.
Okay.
What is holding you back from you being a better you or a better realtor?
Me. I'm the problem. It's me.
If I had to answer that for myself, because we're going to answer these together, I would say myself too, holding me back from being as good as I know that I can be in certain things.
Yeah, the self-doubt. You don't think that you're worthy of that, or you can find every other reason not to do something because you're just afraid.
If you could travel back in time, what's one piece of advice you would give a younger you?
Stay off of AOL.
What? That's all you got, really? Come on, Jen.
Yes, that would be my piece of advice.
Stay off AOL.
That's where I met my ex-husband.
Okay. If I could travel back in time and give advice to my younger self, it would probably be save money. Make
Oh,
sure you save money, because as kids, we didn't even have a care in the world about money, about coming home, had no cares in the world, man. No cares in the world as a kid, besides riding your bike, playing football, basketball, baseball, whatever you played with the neighborhood kids. Summertime, you had no cares in the world. But that's what I would give advice to my younger self. Let me pull this back up. What was the best era of your life, Jen?
era. um, Probably like high school time. Like honestly, it's where I met, a lot of great people, a lot of friends that I'm still friends with.
You met me, so that's probably the best era of
I
your life.
know you and Adam and a whole bunch of you. Yeah, no,
Listen, we had some freaking fun when we were in our teens and in our early 20s.
fun. Yes, that is one accurate word.
Fun. Oh, if we could get everybody together and have an open forum and talk, we'd probably be in jail. We'd probably be in jail for some of the shit that we did.
Yeah.
People just don't know.
Moving on. What's the next question?
Did you have a happy childhood?
I did. Honestly, like I think back about like my childhood and I see like my kids or my grandkids and I'm like, dude, your life sucks compared to mine. Like you said, we were outside having fun. I swear to God, all these kids just sit on their freaking iPads or phones or playing Roblox. I mean, we had Nintendos and stuff like that, but we surely weren't sitting on them all dang day.
Jen, I got a question for you. Does the winters seem a lot colder now as
Yeah.
we're getting older than it did than we when we were younger?
It's so funny that you say that. Like, I literally cannot stand winter anymore. Like, I feel like a grumpy old man complaining about it.
I feel the same exact way you did. I just had this conversation with my nephew. I said, shit, because we went to the Steelers game and it was cold. I said, when I was 21, 22, I wouldn't have cared about this weather. Now that I'm 47, get me to hell home and give me some hot chocolate. My toes were cold. I had to put my arms inside my shirts. I had like 6 shirts on. I was still cold. Put my arms in there to warm them up. I'm like, God damn, it's cold out here. Get me out of this cold. Take me back to sunny and 70 every day. Yeah.
Yes, please. I cannot wait to get out of Ohio. Be done with
Are
these.
you are you moving?
That is the goal eventually. Yeah.
Where are you moving to?
I don't know yet. It's a toss up. It was going to be Florida, but my sister in July moved to South Carolina. So we'll see. Maybe I'll end up there. Florida, Georgia, or South Carolina. Somewhere in that vicinity.
Oh, well, make sure you stay in touch there, Jen.
Oh, you can come visit. It'll be
Oh,
warm.
let's go.
Warmer.
Well, are you moving yet? Because I want to come visit, Jen.
No, not yet.
Well, all right. Yeah, I thought about, giving Vegas another try here in the future. I don't know. I think that Vegas beat me up a little bit mentally and physically and kind of like, got to me. But I'm not going to let that stop me from trying it again. Not going to happen. I don't know if it's going to be Vegas, maybe Florida, because my niece lives down in Florida. I got a few friends that live down there, and plus, like you said, Jen, I'm getting older, and I don't want to be in this cold weather. Screw
That's
it.
it. Like if I'm going to move, I want to move soon. Like I don't want to do it in retirement when you're like, 70, 80 and you can't really enjoy everything that's there. Or I feel like I'm going to say this and, don't anyone take offense, but I feel like when you're that old and you move down there, those are the people that you hear like in 4 years that they died because of a heart attack or whatever. So yeah, like I want.
Would you say moving at 50 is too old down there?
No, I think that's perfect.
Okay. Yeah, because I'll be 50 in 3 years, and that's my goal. Is either move to Vegas or move to Florida. One of the two.
That's it. I have a kid that's graduating next year and a kid that's graduating the year after. So it's like I'm just waiting for those two.
Well, maybe we'll be neighbors in Florida, and you can sell me a house down there.
There you go.
Maybe
we'll figure this out.
You can open up your own real estate agency down there.
Heck no.
Why not?
Because I'm not a broker. I don't want to be a broker. Okay. They have to take on all the bull.
Okay, here's another good question. What is one thing people misunderstand about you? Did you just look at Mike and roll your eyes?
No, I looked that way because I was waiting for some remark. I probably, am I allowed to say cuss words on here? Like, are we going to get in trouble? Okay, so I probably come off looking a little bitchy or unapproachable, but I'm really probably one of the nicest people you'll ever meet.
Jen, I feel the same exact way because I've had conversations with you and I've been told that I'm an unapproachable asshole. Now, Jen, you have known me for years and years. There are times I can be that way, but you've seen me at good times and you've seen me at bad times. Really, I want you to tell me how you really assess me. Am I that, or am I a person that you can come up and talk to and joke with?
I've never felt that you were unapproachable. I think we both have RBFs for sure. And our face may talk before we do, but no, I've never felt like you were.
You ever, like, I was at the doghouse this past week, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday it was. And again, another place where I've seen a lot of people that sometimes you don't want to talk to, and they see you and they come over and they say, "Hey, how you doing? How you doing?" Like, man, can you leave me alone and let me just chill out? Because I'm there scouting a band, because I'm booking bands or whatever. But do you ever get to places where you walk into some place and you just know that you're going to bump into somebody that's there and you just don't want to talk and just be like, hey, try to be nice to them and say, hey, listen, not in the mood today. Don't want to talk. Nothing personal against you. Because I've had that a couple times at Walmart. Like I've ran into people that I went to school with at Walmart and I haven't seen these people in 5-6 years and they want to sit there and chum it up with me. And I'm like, I know I like to talk, but there's days that I'm not in the mood to talk to people. You ever have that experience?
No, I may not want to be talking to people or in the mood, but I'll still always do it.
Even if you don't like the person.
I'll smile in your face at that point, and then I'll go talk to Mike about you.
That's very bad of you, Jen.
At least I'm honest.
Okay. Let me see what other questions I can ask you. Do you like to be alone?
Yes. I very much love my peace. I am the most introverted extrovert. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
I like the thought of going out, but I love to sit at home.
Yeah, as the older I get, the more I like to be alone and sitting at home and just chilling because I don't know. Sometimes I just, like I just said, I don't want to bump into people, and some people out there like us, again, got resting bitch faces and whatever, and sometimes you don't want to deal with that shit.
Seriously.
All right, so here's another one for you. What's your favorite part about being a woman? I can't answer that question.
About being a woman? I don't know if I should admit that one. The manipulation factor, I suppose.
Well, let's be real, Jen. The title of the thing, let's be real.
The puppy dog eyes and get my way sometimes.
How often does that work with Mike?
Rarely anymore. You heard him earlier. It might get me an iced coffee.
Iced coffee. Oh, by the way, let's speak of coffee. Jen, you drink coffee, right?
Oh yeah.
Are you a Starbucks girl?
I'm an anywhere girl.
You have
I
an
do not
iPhone?
favor one over the other.
Okay. Do you have an iPhone?
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
Because iPhones and Starbucks go together. Them are some bougie ass people. They're different breed of people. You go look at all the people who have iPhones and drink Starbucks, and then you come back and you tell me what type of people they are. I want you to evaluate that.
Bougie?
I mean, you said you either drink Dunkin' or Starbucks, so you're 50-50 on that. You slide. But the people who spend $9 on a coffee and go spend $2 million or whatever it is, $2,000 on an iPhone, what are they on? 26 now? Ain't that what they're on? Like iPhone 26?
I'm on 14. That's all I know.
Yeah. I mean, I want you to sit back and assess them people. That's what I want you to do. Sit back, assess them people, and then come back to me and tell me.
Okay, Judgy Dave.
She says, I have an iPhone, but I don't like coffee. So,
Ooh, look, she told you.
She did tell me. Her brother also has an iPhone, and he doesn't drink coffee. So, to me, too. And he's my co host. But he's grumpy. But Chipper's my guy, though.
So he's grumpy, and you have an RBF. So, how does this one work?
Oh, it does not work at times. It does not. But I still love Chipper. He's my guy. He's my guy. I still love him. He's the get off my lawn guy whenever you need him.
Okay.
We mess with him all the time about that.
I'm curious, if you don't drink coffee, what do you like? Where do you get your energy from? What do you drink?
Yes, if you don't drink coffee, what do you drink? You drink energy drinks? I know he says he likes coffee, but not Starbucks. He's a grumpy old man. He says he don't like coffee. That's what he told me. I don't know. Sandy would know him better. That's my brother. She says hot tea. Hot tea is good. Tea is good. I could drink me some tea.
No, I don't do energy drinks, but my kids and even my boyfriend live on those dang energy drinks. They're disgusting.
They are disgusting. You try any new foods this week, Jen? Or over the last...
Go ahead. Me and my ADHD like to stick with normal, basic girl foods.
Like
what I'm stuck on like my Greek 000, Oikos yogurt, and pomegranate seeds right now. Like that is my hyperfixation food.
Wait a minute. What the heck did you just say for the first one? Triple OG, double OG, Hydro
Oikos Greek yogurt.
What is that?
0 sugar, 0 fat, 0 calories, whatever.
What the hell does it taste like? Paste?
It's thick like paste, yeah. But it's good. Then you add your pomegranate seeds in. There you go.
Pomegranate? What does that taste like? I've never had pomegranate. What does it taste like?
My daughter is sitting next to me and was just like,
don't they have like pomegranate at like Starbucks or something that you can like put into coffee or something?
No, not to my knowledge.
She says Elmer's glue.
I mean, kind of. It tastes better. I've never tasted glue really, but
I definitely don't want to taste that then. I remember what that tasted like in second grade.
It tastes good. I promise.
If it tastes like Elmer's glue, it doesn't taste.
I don't even know how to tell you how pomegranates taste.
Have you had 7 Brew yet?
I have.
Your thoughts on that? Because I had it for the first time a couple weeks ago.
I feel like I'm drinking sugary milk. Like there's no coffee taste.
Sandy says she's never had pomegranate neither.
Okay, well, you both need to go buy some. It's really good. I promise.
Where do you even find it at? What aisle? Like what?
Well, I just buy the seeds. Like I don't buy the whole pomegranate. I just buy the seeds.
Okay, I'll try it and let you know about it. But you're
gonna like them.
What color?
They're red.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I like some fruits. She says it's a fruit. I didn't know that. That's only the third time in my life that I've heard that. I know I've heard that at like Starbucks. I know that for sure. I've heard that at Starbucks, and I've heard it at an ice cream place. Maybe some fruit that you sprinkle on top of ice cream or something, or a yogurt place or something. I know I heard that before. Here, read this one.
Okay, I could maybe give you that one, but they're not as tart. I guess.
Yeah, I'll try it. What
I
else?
would say yes, somewhere between like a cranberry, but almost sweet, like a grape type. They're juicy.
Oh, that's another. That while you're on that, that's another thing I made a New Year's resolution about. Jen is trying to eat or trying not to eat as much sweets as I do and wean myself off them slowly but surely because I don't want to have diabetes. But I think I'm going to have to go to the doctor here soon to get checked and see if I got diabetes. So,
well, I would make that sooner rather than later, there, doll.
yeah, I know. I just gotta call my doctor because I know he comes back on the 10th of this month because he was out in his hometown. I think he's from Sacramento. I know last time I talked to him, that was like the beginning of December, and he said he was taking a whole month of the rest of December off and a quarter of January off. So yeah, I'll make an appointment when he gets back.
Nice.
Hey, must be nice. Right. Must be nice. So Jen, what do you think about? Do you get into sports at all? What do you think about the Browns firing Kevin Stefanski? Your thoughts on that?
They fired Daddy.
They fired Daddy. He's your daddy.
Oh, yeah, in my dreams, maybe. Honestly, I don't get into sports. I wish the Browns would be a winning team. I don't know. Don't ask me about sports.
Okay. Okay. What's the flower or the vase that's behind you? What do you got in your vase back there? What is that?
Decorative stuff. I don't know.
Oh, your camera's moving towards you, Jen. Your camera that you didn't know that moved. So you going on vacation at all this year, Jen? You got anything planned for this year to take a vacation?
Nothing officially planned, but I think we're definitely going to take a trip down to South Carolina, Charleston area to visit my sister. And then I'd like to get down to Florida, Fort Myers.
Fort Myers. My niece, yeah, she lives right in that area.
I freaking love it. The kids love it.
That's where you're going to make your next home at, Jen?
No, I honestly think if I ever moved to Florida, it would probably be up closer to like the Tampa area.
Yeah, I would move to kind of like where Naples is and St. Pete, Fort Myers.
Yeah, Fort Myers and Naples are by each other, which is, I was going to get my real estate license down there until they kept getting hit with the hurricanes. And I was like, well, I don't know that this is a good idea.
You ain't making that happen, are you?
At least not right now. I don't know. Maybe it would be a good thing. You know, people that were displaced by the hurricane are going to need a house again. I don't know.
Well, Jen, take does your real estate license travel with you? Like wherever you go, you can sell houses. Now you got to take the test again.
There are reciprocal states where you can just take the state test there, and then there are states that you actually have to take like all the classes and testing and everything. So Florida, I would just have to take, I think, like 1 or 2 classes and then the test, or it may just be the test.
Hey, real quick again, let's give a big shout out to Outlaw Light Beer. Corey and the crew over there, Outlaw Light, their official sponsor of Redline Network, Redline Radio. Anything we do at Redline, they'll be joining us here in 2026 and beyond. I'll make sure you guys go give them a like. If you get a beer, you like it, post it on our Facebook page, our Redline Network page, our Redline Radio page. Tag Outlaw Beer for your chance to win a beer. I think it was $1.79 for a tall boy at Sheetz. I know Corey confirmed that today, so I got to get with Chipper and let Chipper know that. You also got 30 packs at select drug marts and Speedway. So that's where you can get your Outlaw beer. And if Mike wants a beer, Jen, I'll get him a beer. I'll get him an Outlaw Light. Let him just have him taste test it and let us know what it tastes like and how he liked it. We already had one person do it, and there was a round of Outlaws going around at the Doghouse on Saturday. Thanks to my boy Greg for hooking me up. A lot of people out there giving a good feedback about that beer. So if you guys want to learn anything, Jeremy Halfield, what is up? What'd you say, Jen?
I said, do they do tastings at all, or like come out to places?
I mean, that's something that I was looking to work on and get it set up like later in the summer, but I don't know if the places that I want to do it at will allow us because they sell beer. But I know when I go do things, like I got a car show that's planned coming up in June. Stay tuned for details where that's going to happen at. I know that I don't know if you got to have a beer license to do that though, Jen. I think you might have to. If you got beer there and do taste testing, I think you might have to have a beer license. I don't know. But Jeremy says he's working. But thanks for tuning in, Jeremy, real quick.
Are you working hard though? Clearly not if you're online.
Well, Jeremy's a boss, I do think.
Nice.
He works at Cleveland Cliffs. I think he's a foreman. He's on that swing shift stuff. So one week he'll work 3 days, the next week he'll work 4 different shifts and whatnot. I could never do that. Never.
Why?
I'm because if you go to work 1 week at 7 a.m. and get off at 7 p. and then you're off for 3 or 4 days and then you go back the next week from 7 p. to 7 a, you would be okay with that?
I mean, it would be rough for a minute until you got used to it, but I think once you got on it as a schedule consistently, like it wouldn't be too bad, especially having all those days off.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's got its pluses and minuses, but I don't know, man. I think
every job.
I mean, it does. It does. Jen, I want to come work with you. I want to start real estate.
I was like, you want to work with 55 plus? I don't know. They keep hitting on my maintenance man.
Oh. Jeremy says he's working hard to stay awake. LOL.
Well, hopefully we can help with that. I mean, we're almost done though. So good luck.
We got another. Well, maybe he turned into the show too late and we're kind of boring since he works 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. off 3 days, then 5 p. to 5 a. and off 4. Would you do that shift, Jen?
I would. To have 3 days off and 4? Heck yeah.
That actually sounds, now that I look at it, that actually sounds and looks like something that I would do. 5 a. to 5 p. And he says he takes 4 vacation days to get 12 days off. Wow. But Jeremy, do you get that many vacation days? That would be sweet. Wow.
Yeah, my husband had a schedule like that for a little bit. He worked at Charter Steel.
What's it?
I think it's near Cleveland Cliffs.
Charter Steel. I've heard of that place, but I don't quite remember where it's at. So, Jen, we got a show coming up next week. We'll be on Monday from 7 to 8. What do you want to talk about next week? I want to start updating our Facebook page and letting the fans know and get more people in. And we might see if we can get a guest for next week, Jen. You got anybody you want to bring on the show? You got any friends you want to bring on the show and talk?
I could probably come up with something.
Okay, that's what we'll do. Jen will have a guest. We'll let you know by next week on what we'll have. But we'll be on Mondays from here on out. Unless anything changes, we'll be on Wednesday. But from here on out, on Mondays from 7 to 8. Jen, what do you got going on the rest of the week?
Work. I literally wrote down my schedule for like the freaking month, and I have 3 days off this entire month.
You're still working at the bar too, right?
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's good. I mean, again, it's mostly 55 plus. No, I mean, we have younger people in there too, but.
Jeremy says Charter Steel's down the street from where
that's what I thought. I thought it was close. I think my cousin Zach actually works at the Cliffs too.
Yeah, so I really ain't got nothing much to do the rest of the week besides just finish these. Actually, I got to go down there and get my last load of laundry out of the dryer Bring that up. Fold it. Jen, you watch Netflix? You got a lot of time to watch Netflix?
I watch some. Why? What are we watching? If you tell me Stranger Things.
No, watch Animal Kingdom or The Ranch.
Well, first of all, I live in the animal kingdom, so
Wow. Is Mike standing by you to hear that?
he laughed. He did hear it.
Mike, you gonna let her talk to you like that?
It was more like the kids, but yeah. What was the other question?
No, the other one was The Ranch.
Oh, The Ranch. I've already watched that. I loved that one.
Yeah. Adam got me hooked to that. Adam Wissinger. The ending was pretty sad. It's kind of weird.
Watched all of it?
I watched it all. I binge watched it.
I wish there was more. It was such a good show.
It was such a good show. I mean, it's kind of weird that the role that Danny Masterson played is the same way he lived his life.
Literally. But, you know.
But, ladies and gentlemen, we're out until next week. For myself, for Jen, we will see you guys next Monday at 7 p.m. right here. Same channel. Ain't going nowhere. But, Jen, anything you got to say to anybody who's watching?
Nope. Other than
we'll see you next week.
Kindness.
Wow. All right. We'll see you guys next week. Have a good week, everyone.